McDavid. Moves in, McDavid goes upstairs! What a goal!
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 2 of this NHL 20 country collaboration series here with the Hartford Whalers, where we are combining American and Swedish players to build, hopefully, a Stanley Cup winning team eventually. At the moment, we're not looking the greatest, but I feel like this team that we own definitely could surprise a few. So, taking a look, first thing that I want to show you guys is our new players, our rookies we were able to acquire last season. One is in the NHL, the other will be spending his first season in the AHL. So, this first player here, the second overall pick, our first pick in franchise history for the Hartford Whalers, being Brandon Kessler here. This is exactly how he looks. This is exactly how he's going to stay looking. Where's number 49? We've got him as number 50 in our team, so maybe I think we change him. And also, you know what, I don't like how he's got all CCM except for Warrior gloves. We'll change a couple little pieces of equipment on him here, so yeah, first thing I'm feeling is give him some CCM gloves, and I don't really like to be honest, I just don't like the rocket ball sticks, so we're going to switch him to... You know, let's give him a trigger 4. There you go. All right. And then just to be a little more hopeful that he's always going to stay with our team, always going to re-sign here, we'll give him some green tape too. So we'll go with, let's see which color was it. I believe it was this one. Yep, that looks good. All right, so that is Brandon Kessler. Hopefully going to be a centerpiece for this franchise for a long time. And we will go and change his jersey number to number 49 in just a second. The other player that we acquired here that is going to be in our team for hopefully a long time as well is Braden Smith-Pelly, number 87, big defensive defenseman, right-handed shot. He's gonna be good for us. But this is how he looks. I don't understand why he's got black gloves on. Couldn't tell you. So, by the looks of it, those are some Bauer gloves, but who knows. So yeah, let's, you know what, let's give him some Warrior kind of like 4-roll kind of gloves like those ones. And that looks good, honestly. I'm happy with how he looks, and yeah, I mean, he's a big defensive defenseman. He's number 87 for sure. And yeah, nothing else we can really change about him besides his shot style and his fighting, that kind of stuff. But yeah, Braden Smith-Pelly also going to be a key piece to this franchise moving forward. So, that is our new players. We're not really going to look at anyone else, as nobody else was really a big factor in our team or will be over the next few seasons. But we are going to go and just change Brandon Kessler's jersey number to 49. It's because Rask was wearing 49, so we'll just switch those guys. Just no big deal. But Kessler will be, he's going to be one of the franchise pieces here. So, we are going to jump into a full season sim. I don't know if we're going to stop, but I think I'm just going to sim right through it, not really show you guys a lot, as we are going to get into the offseason and everything and see really how our team does. So yeah, I will be back with you guys at the end of the 2020 or 2019/20 season. All right, so at the end of the 2019/20 season, the Hartford Whalers go 34, 40, and 8 for, I believe they did not even break 80 points. So, yeah, 76 points on the season. Pretty rough year overall as well. The Kings placed terribly. But yeah, 76 plants us. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, bottom 5. Yeah, so pretty bad. But that was kind of expected. I don't know. I got that feeling that I was hoping our team was going to do better. They really didn't. And, I'm hoping we can land a guy like Lindstrom or Holtz or Raymond, but you never know because it's the lottery tends to sewer us more often than not. So, yeah, who knows how this is going to turn out. We're definitely going to want to try to add another first-round pick again if we can. I don't know who we're going to trade for that, but yeah, that's kind of how everything's looking right now. So regular season has ended, and we did not boost team chemistry by 5. So let's check out the scoring leaders here as well. So actually, we're going to check the teams first. So Philly finished with 110. Tampa wins the Presidents with 113. Back-to-back years, good for them. Whatever. And then if we sort reverse points here, LA was the worst team. We were the 5th worst behind or in front of Nashville, New York, Ottawa, and LA. So, yeah, I mean, we can move down as far as 3 picks from here. So pick 8 is not good. And that's where I'm expecting us to land because we always get destroyed by the draft. So, but yeah, 3 players on our team score over 50. Kessler had a bit of a rough year, only scored 34 points, and that is not spectacular. Looking at the entire league here, Leon Draisaitl wins the scoring title there by the looks of it with 108 points. Rantanen and Kane were right on his tail, and no McDavid in the top 10 there as he only scores 95 points, but only. I wish some of our guys scored 95 points, but that obviously didn't happen. So, yeah, that's kind of how the league went. If we look at rookies, Martin Necas scores a lot of points there. Quinn Hughes is right on his tail. William Olsen actually scored a lot of points too. And Colburn was crazy good for Colorado. Zidlicki in Montreal did all right. Didn't do, insanely good, but he did all right. And Tamernes actually scored less in Florida than Kessler did for us, so that's good to see. Looking at goalies, Vasilevsky gets 43 wins. That's a pretty good number. And then defensemen, John Klingberg scores 74 points to outshine Drew Doughty, Shattenkirk, Karlsson, all those guys. And that was the league. So I don't think we need to check anything else really. That's kind of just that's it for the year. We don't do that well, but oh well. All right, so we are going to sim to the draft and hope that we land a lottery pick that's in the top 5, because that's where we should be. But you never know, and usually we'll get moved down just based on lottery standings. My bet, I don't know. So my bet would be on Tampa Bay and Winnipeg. Jeez, Winnipeg wins the Stanley Cup. Good for them. And the Toronto Marlies win another Calder Cup. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, and as far as the draft lottery goes, because we are coming up to it right here. Oh, man, I hate that. We moved down 2 picks to pick number 7. Arizona moves up with Vancouver's. Of course it's Vancouver's pick. Of course it's Vancouver's pick. So Anaheim is going to land Lafreniere. LA's probably going to land Lindstrom. And Arizona, really? Arizona moves up 11 picks? 11. Like, you're kidding me. So pick number 7. Where does that land us? Pick 7 puts us just out of the reach of Holtz and Raymond. Why? Like, why? Come on. This game's dumb. So Hossa Zetterberg Chara retires. That's a little different. He usually doesn't. All right. Some decent numbers there. Victor Fast. But yeah, Hossa Zetterberg, definitely Hall of Famer. Same with Chara. Besides that, yeah, I don't know who else, but do we lose any scouts? Oh, yeah, we do. Or we lose a coach. Great. So that's spectacular. Oh, well. And Chara becomes a coach. I'm not doing draft interviews. They're a pain in the butt and they don't help. And we are going to be throwing a lot up on the trade block here, as I am not impressed with how any of that just went. So let's go with Gardner, pick number 7, and oh, he can't trade Robin Lehner. That's spectacular. Okay. So, I don't know how we're going to do this. I doubt we'll even be able to trade up 2 picks. But you never know. So, here's what we got. Nobody wants to trade their picks. Go figure. I mean, I would love to land a guy like Lindstrom. Obviously, that's not going to happen. And, yeah, this is going to be a painful draft. It's going to be painful. So, how do we swing a deal with LA? I don't see that happening. The only way we would be able to land Olaf Lindstrom, we would have to trade so much, man. Not only would we have to let go of either Smith Pelly or Kessler, but we'd probably also we'd have to go with the 7th and like Leahy. That's the only way I see this working. They probably will still say no. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the draft class here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I'm guessing we might be able to get Holtz, but I get the feeling that's not how it's going to work. I assume somebody's going to pick Ponomarev, who's a terrible pick, by the way. I mean, let's just see. Let's just see what happens here. So, yes, Lafreniere is a franchise, goes to the Anaheim Ducks. That is scary. LA does take Lindstrom 2nd overall. So that means Byfield will go 3rd. Yep. Pretty basic. And now we get to see where picks 4 and 5 land. 4 goes to Ponomarev. 5 goes to Holtz. So this is where we have to trade. We don't have an option. We have to trade here. And they probably don't even want our... Okay, they do want our 7th. Can we offer anything else besides this? They don't want anything else. Wow, Minnesota, you shallow-ass team. Can I trade Carlo, as he's had a god-awful year with us, apparently? Carlo in exchange for, like... I don't know, who's an American defender we can trade for? This is not great. I'll trade for Greenway. We can do that. I would take that. They reject it. The value is nowhere near what they need in return. Like, fuck off. So... Oh my god, they have so many firsts, bro. How? Minnesota was actually a good team this year. How do they have that many fucking picks? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I just need a defenseman back. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're American. Oh, no, I do care if they're American or Swedish, but I will take a guy like Philip Johansson to make this deal work. And... they're still getting an elite player out of this. There's no question about that. It's more just the fact that we're going to have to give up something here, and I'm not impressed with that. So, can I throw a 4th plus Carlo into this? No, it's going to have to be at least a 3rd, if not more. Actually, you know what? I don't want to trade 2021 picks. I want to trade these picks. This game's stupid, man. And, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Suck a fat one, Minnesota. Holy. Can't stand you guys. You're definitely going to take the player that I need here. So. No, I want Johansson. I will legit give you Gardner in exchange. Like, Come on. You have got to be kidding me. I'm trading down 1 pick. This game's bullshit. That's the only way to put it. This game is a load of BS. I'm not impressed how much we're going to have to fucking trade for this. This is stupid. Just straight up stupid. I don't want to give up Leahy. I simply don't. Oh, good. It's still too far off, yeah? Okay. Here we go. Blockbuster deal that murders my team's value yet again. Because we have 30 seconds left. Oh, yeah, trade accepted. Fuck you, Minnesota. Fuck you. Okay? That's how I feel about that. Just to trade up 1 pick to land Lucas Raymond. Like, that's spectacular, isn't it? I mean, at least we get a good winger. Like, yeah, he's a good winger. He'll be fine. But the price we just paid for that is ridiculous. Oh, of course, Trevelyan was a good elite winger, and he's American. Go figure. Tim Stützle was pretty good. Wallander was not worth our pick. Corvo was alright. Obviously, Askarov. Wow, Buffalo's going to be good. Not looking forward to that. And Gunler goes first round. Nice. Okay. That's who I was looking for. So I guess we're going to take Nybeck. 4-year ETA. Spectacular. I don't really want to take... I mean, we can take Doan. I don't really want to. Prefer to take Nybeck, but he's also only 5'8", and if he's a two-way forward, that's not... Yeesh. I'm going with Doan, man. I'm going with Doan. I have a better feeling about him. 65 rated power forward center. It's not bad. I mean, I would have preferred Trevelyan, obviously, and Nybeck was only 60 rated. So yeah, I'm definitely glad we grabbed Doan. We traded away. Which pick was it? I can't remember which pick it was, but besides that, in the Acrobello was pretty nice. Tucker Tinen was nice, and I believe that was it. Okay, so for this next pick, we are going to go with, I mean, I know Jan Mizek's a good pick, but we're not going to take him. I think it's got to be Nick Malik, because just about everybody else is not as good. Where's our next pick? Because if 94... that's not great. I want to take Nick Malik, but I also want to take... what's this other guy's name? Von Fersen here. Aiden Von Fersen. So maybe we make trades again, as I don't have a lot of other players pinned after that. Like, yeah, we can take McBain with pick like 129 there. Of course, Ponikarovsky's actually good. Where are the American and Swedish low elites? All right, they don't exist. Yikes. Okay. Fuck. All right, so yet again, we want to trade away picks here to acquire more picks. I'm going to say right near the end of this draft, or this round, sorry, we're going to want to go with probably Florida here. Yeah, they've got a couple picks back to back. So let's see what we can sway here with the Florida Panthers. Let's try pick 81. And for that third rounder, I can literally trade them like so many picks here. I can trade them like our 4th rounder. Actually, no. Let's go with the 5th and the 6th rounders. That should be at least equal value, if not better. Oh, and it's too far off the table. Interesting. Very interesting. So I don't want any of those picks. And it's not sufficient at all. You know what, Florida? I can't stand that franchise, man. They grabbed Pertamernes from us, which I was really not impressed with. And all right, so we have to throw a 4th rounder in there, but we land another pick that we need. And besides that, there aren't a lot of other guys we really need to pick up again. Like, it's a brutal draft overall yet again. And yeah, I'm not impressed with the quality of prospects that have been in these drafts so far. It's been pretty dog shit, to be honest. So, with our remaining 3 or 4 picks here, we're going to take Nick Malik first here. And he turns out to be a 59 rated starter, so not too bad. I knew he was going to be pretty good. And then later in the 3rd round here, we are going to go slightly off the board, picking up a good prospect again here in Van Fersen, and or Von Fersen, sorry is how you say it. And then we'll grab McBain later, I guess. So yeah, Von Fersen, 56 rated. Oh, he's a grinder. Oh well. Can't pick all the best prospects, I guess, but yeah, Earl was not good. Let's see what we missed after Von Fersen. Torgensen, yeah, no, I'd prefer Von Fersen still. And besides that, Suni, yeah, we knew Suni's good, but we couldn't pick him just because of our, American and Swedish rules here. So we could go with Grands or Stiff or somebody like that, but or Stife, I guess is how you say it because it's a Y. But no, we're going to go with Marshall McBain here. Medium top 9 Stiper. Should be all right. And yeah, 60 rated is pretty good. Okay, and then for our last pick here of the draft, we're going to take that, what's his name? Omar Visinton. And he turns out to be absolutely nothing as well. So nice. Oh, and we still got one more pick. Oh, dear God. Oh, this draft has been so bad, man. It's been so bad. Let's just take a random guy out of the SHL at this point. Like, let's take Olas. I'm fine with that. Honestly, a medium top 9 forward is pretty okay at this point. And, yeah. Not a great draft. Really not. So, at this point, yeah, I don't know how well this offseason is going to go. We don't really need to re-sign those scouts, but we do need to re-sign players. And the other thing I'm interested in is who are the pending free agents that we could potentially sign. Those guys would be... Is Reinhardt? He's Canadian, isn't he? Krug would be an option. So would Shattenkirk, but again, those guys have to actually hit free agency. Soderberg's obviously our own player. Gustafsson would be alright. Yeah, he would be nice if he, again, if he hits free agency. Mittelstadt would be sick to pick up. But again, I doubt that. I doubt we'll get him. Heaton Fleury's Canadian. Yep. What about Cahoon? Oh, he's German. Too bad. Merkley? No, he's Canadian as well. Tage Thompson is American, so... Olofsson would be pretty nice. There's a lot of guys that would be nice to pick up, but I doubt we will. Like, there's just not going to be enough options really here for the first free agency class. So, yeah, we'll focus mainly on signing our own guys here. Okay, such as Carl Soderberg, 84 rated, my God. So, yeah, Soderberg for 1 year is good. D'Angelo wants 6 years at 4.5. Honestly, not that bad a contract. And then he plays till he's 30. We can definitely keep him in the team. That's honestly a pretty good deal for him. Let's see. If these guys want over $2 million, they're not getting it. But yeah, $1.6 million is definitely doable. And Pontus Aberg's going to want around the same. Those are all one-year deals. Very nice deals at that, I will say. Janmark does not want to re-sign, which is too bad. So we'll offer him a contract anyways, but I doubt we get him. Adam Erne's pretty cheap. And we will definitely be signing Lucas Raymond up, as he's going to need to get into our team here over the next season. Besides that, Juice and Ryan, yeah, we can sign them if they want to play. That's fine. We have cap space. They're not going to be ridiculously expensive or anything like that. Doan, yeah, Doan's probably worth signing. Same with Jakobsen this year. And we got Johansson there, as well as McBain is also worth signing, most likely. I don't know about Von Fersen. I think we're going to just leave him for now. And then as far as goalies go, we definitely need to re-sign Robin Lehner. 2 years, 5.5. It's pretty good. And then Nick Malik we can sign as well, even though I assume he's going to go back to Sault Ste. Marie there. Okay, so we're going to advance the day here and see what happens. So Robin Lehner resigns. Wilson rejects. Janmark wants more money. Anderson resigns. Ryan declines. D'Angelo signs. I want to win now, so Soderberg needs more money. Erne signs. Juice signs. Aberg wants to win. Malik signs, but he's going back to Sioux. Jakobsen signs. Raymond signs. McBain signs. Doan signs. All right, so we got definitely got a couple contracts we need to re-sign still. So Soderberg was, you know what, we're going to give him 4.5 for 1 year, because that's how good a season he just had for him. Anyways, so Wilson, these guys just want more money. We give him $2 million for a year is all right. I mean, we have $24 million in cap space still, so $2 million for a single year is pretty darn good, and I think we'll be happy with those contracts. So, I mean, yeah, not the greatest start, but obviously all three of those guys sign. Now we are going to advance to free agency, hopefully get one or two Americans to pursue here. And let's see what our trade block is saying. I don't want to trade picks. I want to trade other pieces here. So a guy like Brandon Carlo is probably a good piece to throw up on the trade block. And besides that, like, yeah, I don't know what else to pursue or throw on the block. Let's just leave Carlo for now, see what happens, and Holtby will be a free agent. Is he Canadian? I assume he's Canadian, but if he's not, I mean, if we could sign an American goalie there that's that good. Yeah, he's Canadian. Shoot. Okay. So, Crawford's Canadian. Yikes, there's no Swedish or American goalies in here for the most part. Jimmy Howard's in there, but that's about it. Linus Ullmark might be worthwhile to sign. Will definitely be worthwhile to sign at that price. So, honestly, we could even offer him like $2 million for a year. And honestly, at 82 rated, yeah, that's worth it. So if we go to all here, Connor Sherry's probably worth signing for us. Besides that, I don't know. Shattenkirk wants way more money than he is worth. Dear Lord. Jeez. Gustafsson will probably be worth pursuing too. Yeah, we don't want to go overboard on, players we're trying to sign. But it would be nice to land an extra forward or two here. So Jesper Fast could probably be one of those options. Connor Sherry could be another, but man, even if we land those players, we still need more kind of like top line guys. So let's just check out what the trading block has to offer here. So usually you're not going to find the craziest players on here, but you never know who's going to be for sale here, really. It's always interesting to see a guy like Kyler Yamamoto is an American player and would probably be worth signing in the long run for our team. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know if he's really going to ever turn out. Brock Nelson has got 5 years left and is probably not worth as much as they say he is. So that's an option in New York, is Brock Nelson. Palmieri is American. So is Coleman. See, Blake Coleman might just be worth signing for our team as a center. That would be a nice piece to bring in. Ennis is Canadian, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Okay, who else? Tristan Jarry is Canadian. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh well. Evander Kane is Canadian as well. Too bad. What about Kerfoot? Okay, so yeah, I think the team we're going to focus on here is going to be the Islanders. Just based on the fact that they've got Brock Nelson for sale. And besides Brock Nelson, who else would be good to pick up? Not Josh Bailey, but like Anders Lee maybe. I mean, I know he's got a long contract with them still. But if we could go Nelson and Lee, that essentially just completes a top pairing. Yes, we spend $13 million on those two guys, which is a lot. But at the same time, if we can send back, like, Carlo would be a start probably. If we could send back like Carlo and Strollman in exchange, obviously that wouldn't be enough because these guys are pretty valuable still with the amount of years left on their deals. But Carlo and Strollman, maybe we send a prospect like Von Fursten as well. If we could send that deal, I would be happy with that. It would definitely make our team more competitive, as 84 rated players on the wings are definitely an upgrade compared to what we have now, and we can definitely pursue more prospects, more defense through the free agent class. So let's try this. If it goes through, I'll be all right with it. If it doesn't, oh well, we're fine. And obviously that goes through, as we did send a prospect there in Van Fursten along with that deal. So our team obviously is still in a rebuilder state, but with $14 million available, we definitely have a couple guys we want to pursue. Gustafsson obviously being one of these guys. And honestly, we're going to send him a $5.2 million deal for the next 3 years, simply because we want to land him. We don't want another team grabbing him, as he's a good Swedish defenseman there. And then along the wings, let me just double check what we want to do here still, because we do have some wingers that are good. We just picked them up, obviously. And, well, let's see. Yeah, so if we look at our entire team right now, I mean, we have the centers to be just fine, but at the same time, I would kind of like to grab a guy like Coleman or somebody like that just to help our team out. We could definitely use another left winger if possible. And then on the right wing, we are actually just fine. Maybe we send a guy like Lucas Raymond over to the left wing, as he is considered a sniper. But, yeah, might not be the best option there. So, I would like to land a guy like Coleman here too, if possible, just to add to our forward depth more than anything. He's only on a $1.8 million deal, which is spectacular, but at the same time, I don't know who exactly we want to offer up in exchange. Maybe we go like a fourth rounder and Johansson. Honestly, that would be worth it. They say the trade value is not there whatsoever, so let's try a third and a fourth rounder next year. Not this upcoming season, but the year after. No. Third, fourth, and Johansson? I don't really want to do that, but we can. I would be alright with that. And trade accepted. Alright, so that wasn't too bad a price to pay for Blake Coleman, especially with his cheap deal. That still allows us to be flexible. And the thing I am noticing here is that we are kind of, we are kind of short on defense still. So, who's that? And he's Finnish. Okay. So Shattenkirk apparently doesn't fit our defense at all, but he would be the highest rated guy that we could go for. I'm willing to offer him a 3-year deal at $10 million a year, which is expensive as hell. But he may just sign that. Obviously, we want guys like Gustafsson and other players instead over him, preferably. There really aren't that many options here. Yikes. John Merrill wouldn't be bad. Yeah, if we go Merrill and Sherry. What about Scandella? How good's Scandella? He's not that good. But Sherry would be a nice addition for sure, too, as our left wing is a little weak. So, yeah, we're kind of splurging right now as far as, depth players go for this team. Definitely something that we kind of need to just be careful with, but at the same time, we can spend. So that's all we're gonna do for now. We might end up signing different players, more depth-based players here right away. Wow, Boston got a good, San Jose got a good return from Boston there for Vlasic. That's actually really good. And okay, so we sign Ullmark. Nice, good. Connor Sherry accepts. Gustafsson accepts. John Merrill goes to the Lightning, and I don't think we will get Shattenkirk here, yeah. And yeah, he just didn't expect us to be winning anytime soon, which is fair. But we are now considered a hopeful franchise, which is good to see. So I think what we want to do here is definitely need more defense still. If you look at our defensive core, it's not a defensive core. It's a very weak group still. And I don't really want to be playing guys like Carrick or Mayfield right away. So yeah, we definitely need more depth defense. Honestly, we need just more defense in general. I would have loved to have landed a guy like Lindholm. Obviously, that is not the case. Or Lindstrom, who went to Los Angeles there instead. But let's see, what do we have available still in free agency? We don't have much. We got $6 million, so that's not bad. Definitely some money to spend still. And McCoshen's Canadian, is he not? Yeah. Oh, no, he's American. Okay, so Ian McCoshen could pursue. Kevin Miller's probably a better bet as a bottom pairing defenseman. And yeah, I don't know if he's going to take that. Then who else can we actually pursue here? None of those guys. Yikes. Beaulieu is Canadian, I'm sure of that. Braun's an American defenseman, but lots of teams are looking out for him still. Nick Holden's Canadian. Ron Hainsey's American. Dylan Yeah, we could pick up a guy like Joel Pearsons. That would actually be alright. He's not terrible. And besides that, I don't really want Bogosian. I'd prefer a guy like Joakim Ryan. And maybe like... Oh, I don't know who else. Robert Hagg, maybe? Yeah, we could go with Robert Hagg as well. And I mean, we should be alright with those signings. They're not like... I'm not over the moon with those signings. Like, obviously, we could sign better players still, but... Taylor Hall, man, if he was an American, I would definitely be looking out for him, but no, unfortunately, that's not the case. Who else is worth signing for us? Ooh, Craig Smith might... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind, he is not as high rated as I thought he was. All right. So let's see who we do and don't get here from free agency. We will find out in the next 2 days. Kevin Miller goes to the Devils. And we got to sign somebody here. So Joakim Ryan, goal is to win. You're not going to win with any other team either. Robert Hagg signs. Joel Pearson signs. Okay, so that's all right. So we're going to sim to the next season. Hope that this all turns out. And I mean, our team's actually not in that bad shape right now. I mean, Calgary trades a lot for nobody really. And yeah, we're not getting trade offers here. Edmonton trades for Alex Martinez. Okay. Hjalmarsson goes to Buffalo for a bunch of seconds. Palmieri goes to Calgary for a bunch of seconds. And don't ask me how, but that's just how the deals are working right now. And if we don't see some off-season growth from Kessler, I'm not going to be happy. Heading into the next season, our team has somehow sold 84% of their tickets, which is absurd because our team really is not that good yet. I mean, they might be at the point where, yes, we could actually contend, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see, 18 sellouts, 75% fan happiness at concession, and boost team chemistry to 63. Okay. All right, so this is, by the looks of it, how our team is going to look for the upcoming season. And again, probably not going to be the best year, but I mean, we got a decent group of players here. We need to just land more talent overall. I mean, when Brandon Kessler is the only guy in your team by year 2 that you've actually drafted, it's a little rough. But yeah, I mean, we got Lucas Raymond in the AHL there, along with Braden Smith-Pelly. And yeah, I mean, we don't have a ton of options, but that's how the defense looks. Gustafsson, Larson, D'Angelo McCabe, and then Pearson and Mayfield. Mayfield out of all guys, but he fits with the chemistry, so why not? And then goalies, Nielsen and Lindgren in the AHL. Lehner and Ullmark in the NHL. You know, not specifically bad, but again, could be better still. Anyways, that's how the team looks. I don't know. They've probably named somebody captain here. Yeah, see, they keep naming Hornquist captain, and I just don't see it yet. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to go and name Soderberg an alternate, but again, no captains, just not feeling it yet, and we really want to see if Kessler can kind of make a jump here or not. And, well, the draft class for the upcoming year has got a couple guys in here who are going to be insane. I did not create him, and he is a franchise center. I did create him, and he is a franchise center. I also created him, offensive defenseman, and I did not create him, and I don't know how he's going to turn out. So, and then there's Jesper Wallstedt on top of that, too. Jesus. So we've got elites, at least up to number 18. Turakov, no idea how he's going to turn out. Pratt and Couturier, again, big question marks. I don't know. I know Wong is going to be elite. I know Fernandez is going to be elite. I know Nicolin and Connor are all elite. Ratty is is a high elite. And then we have two, not just one. We have two franchise centers here, which is freaking scary. I doubt Jacobson. It's Jacob. It's not Jakob. It's Thomas Jacobson, because it's a C instead of a K. If it was a K, it would be Jakobsen, but it's Jacobson. So he's going to be scary good. John Connor will be a player we want to pick up. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we are most definitely shopping for first-round picks this year, as we are going to want to land at least 5 of them to make any of this work, really. So, yeah, we're going to be paying some big prices here, but I think it will be worth it heading into the next season, because this is crazy how many different guys there are available here. I mean, yeah, wow, okay. I was wondering if that was going to happen at some point, since we do have a couple different franchise players in here. I was wondering if we were going to get doubled up on franchise players, and we do. So, you know what? Let's go try to find a trade right now. I'm looking for first rounders, whoever wants to offer them. Colorado, how do you do? God, look at that team. Look at that freaking team, man. That's insane. And they got Colburn too. And Tyson Jost is a high top 6. And it's like, Jesus. It's insanity. So yeah, not only did they land Colburn 4th overall, but they also land Byram 4th overall. Like, fuck off. Man, come on. Okay, so they're a team we could trade for. Dallas is a team we could trade for. Florida is a team we could trade for. Their first rounders are not going to be overly expensive either. So, nice part about this is we can essentially just offer like, I want to say Hornquist, but if we offer Hornquist, we'd also have to offer like Sherry or somebody like that. They would have too many skaters. Okay, so who has less skaters but still wants to offer their first round pick? Why don't we just throw Hornquist and Sherry up here? Just make sure that teams actually want them. Philly would be close, but we would have to take on cap space somehow. Kevin Hayes, I'd be alright with that. Hey, I mean, it's for a first-round pick. We need to try to land as many of these as possible. That obviously will be accepted. Yeah, too bad for Connor Sherry there, but that happens. Maybe Kevin Hayes shoots up in rating too. You never know. Let's actually see what happens here. Obviously, it messes up all our lines, but that's not that big a deal. I can fix that in a matter of seconds. I actually like how that third line looks right about now. And yeah, Kevin Hayes jumped up to an 81 overall. So that was a pretty good trade, in my opinion. Even though, yes, he is like $7 million. That's not bad. Where is our freaking team chemistry? Holy. I mean, if we can throw Kevin Hayes in on the bottom line, we don't really lose much for what we already had. And Mayfield jumped way up. Nice. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, this way, then we don't have guys that are scratched that probably shouldn't be in the lineup, which is, good to see for sure. I think maybe we want to try Anderson here instead, and yeah, that's better. Okay. And yeah, I mean, overall this team's not that bad still. I mean, they look pretty good on paper, and well, we'll see about the rest of this obviously, but yeah, who knows how things go here with this team. I mean, I'm not expecting anything crazy good from these guys. They need to tank it still. There's no question about that. But, things can definitely turn around in a matter of games if it goes well. But, I mean, anyways, we got 2 franchise players to look out for here. That's going to be insane. And, yeah, besides that, I mean, he's got A+ competition versus McGuire Jackson's got C competition, so yeah, no, we definitely have more than enough players to try and select here. Who knows who we actually land. Wallstead needs to be on our hit list, though. Out of all those guys, it's got to be Wallstead. But besides that, that's going to wrap it up for episode 2 here. We kind of get season 1 completely done there and move on to season 2 here for the next episode. So anyways, that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya. We'll be right back.